Hey guys, Patty. So today's video is going to be kind of a drugstore makeup starter kit for people that are kind of beginners. Sorry if there's noise in the background. My friend is playing Band Hero very, very loudly. So if you hear that in the background, I'm very sorry. So let me just get on with the video. Okay, I'm going to start off. This is mostly drugstore. There might be a few products that aren't drugstore, but I'll explain maybe why. So first off, primers. Now, at Walgreens and drugstores, Rimmel London has a Fix and Perfect primer, and I've heard a lot about that, but I do not own that. So the primer that I have that I really love is the Victoria's Secret Pro primer, face primer, SPF 20, which I really like. And yes, this isn't a drugstore product, but you can get it at Victoria's Secret at mall, and it's very inexpensive as well, though. But yeah, it works really well, and it keeps my makeup lasting a long time, and it has SPF in it, so extra protected. And then I have now liquid foundation. If you're in middle school and you kind of don't like the liquid foundation kind of feel or appeal to it, then just stick with powder foundation. I don't own powder foundation because I use liquid foundation, but the two liquid foundations that I really like are the Smart Shade Makeup by Almay, because it comes out white and it blends to your skin tone, and they have like basic shades. They might be coming out with some new shades, but they're basic shades for now. Wow. And then the next one is the Revlon Color Stay, which is one of the big foundations in the drugstore. It's just a really good foundation. It stays a long time, has SPF in it, and it's really liked by a lot of people, so that's why it's big. Concealer. Now, with foundation, you can apply it with your hands. That's one of the best ways to do it. That's how a lot of people do it. But you can also use these little sponges things. You can get a pack of these, like 30 or like 50 of them at like any drugstore for a few bucks. So you can use these, but you cannot wash them. You can't reuse them. You have to use one, and then you have to use another one. You can't wash them. But I really suggest also using your hands too, because your hands are really good. That's a good application too. Now, concealer. There's two types of concealers. There's three: powder, liquid, and cream. If you're more of the powder person, then get a powder concealer. I don't know of any powder concealers right now because I'm not a big powder person. But I know Maybelline Super Stay Concealer is a liquid concealer that is really, really good for like under eye, dark circles, and bags and stuff like that. Most liquid concealers come like this, a little thing like that. Also, you can do cream concealers, which is like the green stuff where you can put over your pimples and acne, and then you can use the skin tone one to cover that up. I don't know of one at the drugstore, but I do know Camo Quads from Special Scents are kind of like cream concealers. So yeah, also they have a lot of Maybelline and other brands have a lot of like stick concealers, like they're sticks. It's like a lipstick, but those I consider a cream kind of sort of powder. If you don't want too much coverage, then I suggest getting a translucent powder. I don't know of any translucent powders except Maybelline has one. I don't know the name of it though. And Neutrogena Skin Clear Mineral Powder is just a pressed powder that gives you a little bit more coverage as well. And I hit pan in a huge way. And I just really like this powder because it's a smooth consistency and it doesn't pack on too much color, and it's not like super thick. Yeah, so now blush and bronzer. If you're just starting out, I don't think you'll be doing much with bronzer and contouring and stuff like that. So what I really suggest for blush is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes. Maybelline also has a good little thing of blushes. They're not the best. I think drugstore blushes aren't the best to buy. That's why I don't own any. I have more e.l.f. ones. But the Wet n Wild ones, they have a good pigmentation, and they have a lot of colors to choose from, but they're shimmery, so if you don't like shimmery powder blushes, then I don't think you should get this. So I think Maybelline blushes are matte. So now for eyes, I'm going to start off with eyeshadow. If you want a powder-based eyeshadow, then I think the L'Oreal Hip Duos are perfect. They're perfect for anyone. Starters, experts, intermediate kind of people. I'm kind of a little bit between beginner and intermediate, and I really love these Royal Hip Duos. They are $8 at Walgreens. I don't know the price of, depending where it is, like Walgreens and Walmart and Target and CVS and stuff like that. But they just have so like tons and tons and tons of different colors that you can choose from and different duos that you can choose from. And they're about $7.99, I believe, at the drugstore. Also, they're having a lot of deals like buy one get one free, so that's $8 for really, really, really pigmented shadows. Here's the gold. And here's the purple, the matte purple. Okay, so next, if you want a cream-based eyeshadow, the Revlon cream shadows are really, really, really good. They're inexpensive. They're about $7, like $6.50 at Walgreens. And I have 3 of these, and that is how much I love them. These eyeshadows are really like pigmented and shimmery, and they're cream-based, so they blend really nicely with your, like, how do I say? They blend really nicely, but it's kind of a nice just base. You can use these as bases for any look that you're planning to do. Blue. They just are really soft and a good consistency, and they don't like fade away. So now mascara. The 2 favorite mascaras that I love are my CoverGirl Lash Wash Volume, because this also gives me a little length. I'm wearing it right now. As you can see, it gives really nice volume. It also gives me a little length, but also the one I love is the Fusion one, and that's purple. But they also have like luxe and length. And CoverGirl really, really specializes in mascara, and they're really good mascaras, so I really suggest CoverGirl mascaras. Also, Maybelline has Colossal and Post Perfection and Great Lash and tons of mascaras. They have like a bigger selection in CoverGirl. Now for eyeliner. All my eyeliners are really great because they're inexpensive. Okay, so I don't know how much they are exactly, but all I know is that this one is retractable, and it's really easy to glide on, and they just smooth on so nicely. They're just really smooth, and you don't have to worry about sharpening it because it's retractable. Now for brushes, e.l.f. has a really big selection and inexpensive selection of brushes. So, I don't know if any brushes like from the drugstore, but e.l.f. has a really good brand of selection, but I don't think you will be using exactly brushes when you're beginning, so that's it for eyes. Now for lips. If you're going to be using a thick lip gloss, I suggest using a lip balm, or if you don't want to use lip gloss and you just want a natural look, then go with a lip balm. My favorite lip balm is EOS Bombs. This one's in Honeydew. They are a wonderful consistency, and if you have flaky lips, they kind of flatten out those flakes, so it's real nice and smooth for your next product. Or you can wear this alone as just a nice flavory lip gloss, lip balm. I'm wearing it right now under my lip gloss that I'm about to show you. For lip gloss, I really recommend the Maybelline Shine Sensational lip glosses because they're $6 at any drugstore, Walmart, Target, anywhere. And I have 3 of these. This one's been freshly sliced. I have 2 other ones, and they're just amazing. They are a little sticky and like thick, but if you wear the lip balm under it, or any lip balm, they're not sticky at all. And they're flavored, and they taste good, and they're just really nice. The staying power on these are amazing. And they last a while. I had this on for about an hour. Final thing is lipstick. Now, if you're in middle school, you won't be wearing too much lipstick. So, but if you do start to get into lipstick a little bit, then what lipstick I recommend a lot is the Rimmel London Moisture Renew lipsticks, because they're just such a super soft, creamy consistency, and the staying power is really good. They just last forever. You just put it on and it's there. It'll like never leave your lips. And you can wear like a clear gloss over this to make it look even prettier. So, yeah, and for makeup removers, Almond oil-free makeup removers are amazing. I love them so much. Now I have like 20 seconds. So they just remove your whole face makeup, and yeah, I used it today already to remove my other makeup. So yeah, that's all I have to say. If you have any questions or comments, comment down below. Please message me, and yeah, I'll see you all in the